2 nights in a row, no wind.
Huh.
I'm dying.
Hey, it was 60 something last night.
It was nice. I actually put a sweater on before I went to bed because before I finally went in and went to bed.
Okay, I'm trying to get it.
You go to the live.
Oh, it doesn't pop up.
And then go to customization.
I'd go to the live if it was there.
It's unlisted.
My tooth hella hurts.
This says we've been live for 14 minutes. I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
Save. Okay.
You may have to go to studio.
I did. I got it.
Okay.
Oh, that hurts.
Okay. We're going to be live for a few minutes. If you miss the beginning, you'll have to backtrack.
Mhm.
Good.
What? Yeah, he's just asking what time to pull open.
Oh. Anyway, so if you missed the beginning of this, you will have to go back to the beginning. If I say to you or anybody in the chat, then this is probably not the place for you, that's usually a good indication you should step on out of the live. And that's something I said last night. You know what? I've been bitching about fireworks because when it's not the 4th of July, I think it's overused and abused and all of that. But on July 4th, that's just not the time. And it's not the time to come in and criticize us as a family either. As a family, the 4th of July, my grandkids, my kids, and their husbands, they try to let the kids have a good time and enjoy that. There were many times when my kids were growing up that me and Mike couldn't afford anything. We'd go and buy a few sparklers, and that would be it for my kids. So the fact that my kids are going out to make sure that my grandkids are having fun on what is one of the biggest occasions for this country, especially yesterday, I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Let me add in not just the 4th of July, but holidays in general. Bristol loves my niece, she loves every single holiday for one reason and one reason only, is so she can see her family.
I told you all when I started these lives, it was for community, to build community. That was my goal. I wanted to build community. But I've also said I have no problem shutting these lives down. Again, we had somebody of the older generation. It's no wonder those of us that are older are getting so much flack from the younger people. We've got no control over our mouth. We don't even know how to have a little bit of fun. And we don't even know how to be nice. I can't figure that one out.
We'll get there, Mila. Thank you, Tori.
Huh?
I was saying, Mila, we'll get there. We'll get to that. And I was telling Siri, thank you, because he sent a floating heart.
But when my family is shooting off their fireworks and you have a problem with it and we're live, that is all me just sharing our family with you. I'm sorry that was too much.
We didn't
I'm
have to.
sorry. Yeah, we didn't have to do that. We didn't have to share anything with our family, you know. We don't have to do any of this. And I am so much not about the money. I'm like right here. Every few weeks somebody of the older generation is starting some kind of crap, offending the shit out of me and my family. And that is not the goal of this.
I'm making assumptions
Yeah, assumptions are the
about people
mother of
they
all
don't
fuck
know.
ups.
About people they don't know. 'Cause I'm sorry, I will die on that hill over those people.
Not to mention I did that on a holiday that I don't normally celebrate. How come? Because my daughter that's laying in the cemetery out west, 4th of July was her favorite holiday. And it takes a lot for me to do that. Takes a lot for me to even go and be a part of it. But I try my best every fucking year.
Pretty sure we were on a live when I told you you could come if you want to, but you don't have to.
Yeah, you did. And I thought, you know what? I wasn't going to go. And then I thought, no, I will. I'll go do Uber. It's early. So I went and started about 2:30 yesterday and made just enough to put enough gas in the pickup. And then I went up there. But for people to not realize everything that goes into, number one, me actually sharing my family, which I don't have to do. And then knowing, obviously, clearly didn't listen the other day, that 4th of July is a very hard holiday for me. But oh well. You know, let's just go into somebody else's lives and shoot them down, offend the shit out of them, talk down to them like they're no good. You know, that's okay.
Oh, happy late birthday to Ace's son.
Happy
His birthday was yesterday.
birthday. Happy birthday. So, anyway, this live is going to be short because I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the drama. I'm done with the bullshit. I'm tired of people my age and older not having control of their mouths.
And not to mention go into other people's lives and talk shit about I don't this and I don't want that and I'm sick of it. It was a big milestone. As I watched after it was probably halfway through my shift last night, the semi-quincentennial. It's a big word.
Yeah, it was a big holiday for America. It's a big holiday. We're on the cusp of losing America. We are literally on the cusp of losing this country to socialism, meaning all of us, half of us are going to starve to death. The ones that can't survive, they're going to starve to death. The ones that can survive, they're not going to be far behind. There's a lot of crap going on in this country. You better start celebrating it and you better start appreciating it. That was a big holiday yesterday. Anyway, my family is allowed to shoot off their fireworks. I didn't have to share shit with anybody. Didn't have to share anything with anybody. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to share my family. You know, not everybody can do that. There's a lot of people out there who can't go live because they're not comfortable. They feel, they feel like there's something special and they can't give anybody their name and all that, you know. They can't see their face. Or they
Hey,
don't have enough followers.
he did a face reveal, okay?
That wasn't what I was talking about. I was talking about the other one. Couldn't show her
I know.
face.
Today is Ben's 19th birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Hello, Sean.
So, anyway, that was, you know, everybody enjoys the holidays. I did everything I could to just gather up the strength, put aside my emotions, and say, you know what? It's for my grandkids.
Me and Scott said the same thing yesterday. It's for the kids.
It's for the kids.
Okay, well, nobody asked you for an opinion. We didn't ask for a debate.
Just a bunch
No.
of crap. No need for it at all. And I'm sorry. I am so offended. So offended. I'm getting it's no wonder these young people call us older generations names.
You're all right, Siri. You can go back and watch. There's some pretty funny stuff. It had her rolling at my expense.
But I'm done. I'm done with the drama. That's why this live is going to happen on a short basis, and then I'm out of here. I got a business that I have to run. I have things I've got to get done. I've got videos to edit. I don't have to be here on the weekends. I don't have to give up my time for this. That every other weekend somebody's got a fucking problem. A problem I didn't create, by the way. So anyway, the next thing is the house where we were during that live. That is the house that my kids' mother, my kids' dad's grandma, wait a minute, my kids' grandmother. She bought that house. I said 1982, I thought, on the live, but it was 85 the year after. Their dad graduated from high school. I think he graduated in 82. Or he graduated in 84. Okay, so if he graduated in 84 and she bought it the year after that, so it'd be 85, right there in that time frame. When she passed away, me and Mike moved in because we inherited the house. And we raised our children there. All three of our girls were there. The only one that wasn't raised there was Marshall because I was still married to the kids' dad at the time. And across the street when we moved in, but across the street when she moved in, were the neighbors. What are their name? Terry and
Brent. Brent or
Brett.
Brent?
That's
One
what
of the two. I can't
I
remember.
think it. I think it's Brett.
Yeah.
I think it's Brett. She told me Brett, but I haven't been up there in so long. She probably didn't realize that was me sitting on the porch. It's
No,
been
that
a
was
long
him
time,
outside. That was
huh?
him. That was him.
Yeah, I know. They probably didn't realize it was me.
Jason, I got a toothache tonight, and I'm a little upset.
Anyway, so these people have watched my children grow up. And then when me and Mike split up, Mike stayed in the house. And then when Mike closed up his business and moved to Oklahoma, that is when my aunt moved in for the next, what, 10 years?
Something like that.
but they knew she was family. And then the house was hit by lightning a few years ago. What, 2 years ago?
Something like that.
Something like that. And they got everything fixed, and Elizabeth moved in. And now Elizabeth is a mom. They met Elizabeth when she was 10 years old. Elizabeth just now, last month, turned 38.
I say her daughter's about to be 9.
And now Elizabeth is a mother. And Elizabeth's daughter will go over there and play with their now granddaughter, because at the time they had a young girl living there.
I only had 1 kid.
Yep, that's all they had was one child. And now they're grandparents to this little girl that's around the same age as Bristol. And those neighbors were sitting on the porch just watching the fireworks. They have no reason like I do. I don't have reason to go out and buy all those fireworks and all that. I just join in when the family does it. That's it.
Never mind the fact that it was the husband that came out and was watching.
So to say it's nice that they put up with it is the comment that was made. How fucking rude. First of all, you don't know the neighbors, and second of all, you clearly don't care to know us. And I appreciate everybody giving the membership gifts away. But if you've got a membership, make sure that you're being kind and nice to people. Because right now I am offended up to here. I'm telling you right now, I didn't even want to go live. She said, let's just go live and post it and everybody can see it. I was just going to make a video. But right now, if I have to decide this right now, there will be no more lives. I don't see any point in it, because every other weekend somebody's got a fucking problem with something that we put on there.
Like, these people used to have me and Becca come over for dinner. I've said it a few times here on live, put pepper on your cottage cheese. Because that's what I do, and I like it. That's where I learned it from, was those people. That woman across the street, Terry, watched me fall off the house. When Dad was at work and I decided to put Christmas lights on the house, she watched me fall off of it. I didn't get hurt. That's also where
You want to trade me places, Mr. Frog? You want to trade me places? You don't have a clue what I've been through the last 3 years with this channel. I have always had the best of intentions. And that's not appreciated many, many times.
I don't know if I could do peaches. I like peaches. Peaches by themselves. Is me. It's an old movie. What are we watching now?
I feel like if I'm gonna, I feel like there's no way to just continue.
Hello, Afra. Hello, Ursula. And hi, Amber. Hi, to everybody I didn't say hi to.
So that's what I wanted to say. If you have anything you want to say, go ahead, and then we're going to end this live. You're not feeling good, and I'm not in the mood anymore.
Ransom. Never heard of it. Salted black pepper. That's weird. Never heard of that. No, you already brought up what I wanted to bring up about the neighbors. Like I said, I'll die on that hill protecting them. But like I said, never mind the fact that it was the husband that came out. It was Brett that came out. That man has always just kind of been just stayed to himself. He's always hangs out. They sleep in separate rooms. They always have. And he just kind of hangs out in his room, keeps to himself. He'll come out and mow the yard. He'll go to church.
He used to be a third shifter at one time.
It's like I was there for the entirety of her dog's life. Her dog Misty. It was in her yard. I almost died from the ice storm in like 05. Tree almost came down on me.
Shit.
I heard the cracking and the crunching, and I was by her back fence on the south side of the house, and I heard the cracking and crunching, and I took off running, and not even 5 seconds after leaving that fence line, the tree came down. Thank you, Christina. I mean, another thing is nobody had anything to say about the fact that we were letting our kids do the fireworks themselves. I would have figured that would have been the first thing somebody complained about.
I figured that shit was coming, but no.
Letting a 9 and a 10-year-old do fireworks, like I figured somebody would have complained about that one. Yeah, we did have one of them get hurt last night, but that kind of was his own fault. And he knew that.
And he knew it.
He's all right now. It's just one of those, if you don't like what you see, keep scrolling, even if you're here all the time.
Let me tell you something. You know, there used to be a meme floating around Facebook a few years ago. I used to laugh my ass off at it. And it wasn't until I really got deep down into this YouTube channel that meme meant something. It's a whole lot of people that let their social media mouths overload their social media asses. And the only thing saving you from getting punched in the mouth is this screen. Because if you don't know me, I'd be the first one to punch you in the mouth. When you offend me and hurt my feelings, I will make it known. There's a whole lot of people in life that'll always overload their mouth. But boy, they're getting really bad about it, especially the older generations. Those are the people we have problems with. I don't understand that shit. Not one damn bit. Doesn't make any sense to me. But Tori is not feeling good, and I am so done with these lives. I don't have to share my family. I don't have to share my daughter. And that's another thing. We've been dealing with older people who clearly, and younger people. The younger people too. They're just as bad in some cases, especially when it comes to Tori. The younger people, they're the ones who run their damn mouths about her disability. But then they'll be the ones bitching, whining, and complaining because this society has got a stigma on mental issues. Bleh. And they're also the ones that are obsessed with the pop singer's wedding, which is a fucking mental health issue in itself. So yeah, some things are problem with young people too. But I'm tired of being offended, and I'm tired of people who if let me tell you something. Sherry and I talked about this a couple weeks ago. Actually, not even that. We talked about this a little while back. We have a trend that's going on. People start coming in, new people come in. And they're all fine and dandy. And then in about 3 months, the honeymoon period's over. Then they start just dropping all these word bombs and offending the shit out of people all the time. So I say, we'll take the 90 days to get to know you. Well, I don't know why you're still here right now, Kathy, considering it was you that hurt my feelings and offended me. Can't even let my family have a good time. Don't even understand that shit.
My thing is if you would have asked about the people across the street, we could have told you.
I'm just tired of being offended, and I'm tired of my feelings being hurt. I do not have to share my family life with you people at all. None of you have to know anything about me. That's just a favor. Not that we have anything special, because we don't. But there's a lot of people out there who don't have family to hang around.
That's
So
about all
we
we got
kind of
left.
become their family. Huh?
That's about all we got left besides grandma and grandpa.
Yeah. So anyway, are you done, Tori?
Yeah.
Okay.
Talking her.
Have a good one, y'all. I don't know when we'll be back, because if I'm not over my mad next weekend, I ain't coming back. Peace.